Hi everyone and welcome to the Mushroom Den. Today we're making lasagna. Now this is not your typical meaty and cheesy lasagna you're used to. This one is much lower in fat, carries all the protein that you need, and it tastes as good if not better than the typical version. Now without further ado, let's go over the ingredients. For our marinara sauce we'll need some lentils that are already cooked, some fresh tomatoes, some sun-dried tomatoes, about 3 cloves of garlic, some onion, some fresh basil, very important for the marinara, some organic tomato sauce, and some vegetable broth. Now we're going to start by chopping our vegetables. Now to blend our sun-dried tomatoes, I decided to add some red bell peppers. Add your sun-dried tomatoes, some water, and just blend. Now place a non-stick pan on medium heat, pour in your vegetable broth, add your onion and garlic, and let it simmer until the onions become translucent. Then add your fresh tomatoes. Pour in some more vegetable broth or water and let the tomatoes cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then add your sun-dried tomato puree. Here I just added some water to the blender so I can get all the juice out. Then add your basil, your tomato sauce, and let the whole thing simmer for another 5 to 7 minutes. And once that's done, you can go ahead and add your spices. Here I'm just adding salt and pepper. Your tomatoes should be cooked, so you can go ahead and add your lentils. Give it another 3 to 5 minutes and your sauce should be ready. Now for our second sauce we'll need some kale. Here I'm using about a cup of frozen kale, some chopped onions, some coconut milk, some cashews that were soaked for about an hour in warm water, and some sliced mushroom. We're going to start by blending our cashews to make it into a cream. Then place a non-stick pan on medium heat, pour in your vegetable broth, and add your onions. Same deal here, let the onions simmer until they become translucent. Then add your mushrooms. Once the mushrooms have shrunk in size, add your coconut milk. At this point, you can add your cashew cream as well. Give everything a good stir and let it simmer for about 3 minutes. Now, if your sauce is too heavy, add some water, but keep in mind that we want it to be creamy. Then add some salt and pepper. Give it a good stir to incorporate your spices. Then add your kale. You want to make sure you properly combine everything, breaking any lump in the kale. Really taking your time to mix everything up. Let it simmer for another 3 minutes or so and it should be ready. Now let's go ahead and preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and we're ready to begin the layering process. Here I have a baking dish that is 13 by 9 inches wide and 2 inches deep. For the pasta I'm going to use this oven ready lasagna sheet. We'll also use some nutritional yeast. Now let's start by adding our tomato sauce on the bottom of the pan and spreading it out. We do it so that the pasta is fully coated with the sauce so it can cook easily. Now we can add our first layer of pasta. Add one more layer of the tomato sauce. Once we get to our second layer of pasta, we can add our creamy cashew and kale sauce. So keep layering everything out until you get to the top of your baking dish. Here I decided to add some nutritional yeast. So here we're done layering and I'm adding some more nutritional yeast on the last layer. Now we're going to use some aluminum foil to cover our dish so that the pasta can cook all the way through. All that's left to do is pop this in the oven and set your timer to 30 minutes. And here it is. This is the best lasagna I've ever had. Now I know what you're thinking. Of course I'll say that, but I challenge you to go ahead and try it and prove me wrong. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And until the next video, have a blessed one.